Hey guys, this is Ivan from Toronto Real Estate, your Lower East Side real estate specialist, and today we're interviewing a fantastic human being, Alex of Charlie's Freewheels. Alex, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks.
Fantastic. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization? What inspired you to start this program?
Sure. Charlie's Freewheels was started about 10 years ago, and it was actually started by someone else, a group of people who were friends with Charlie, and they decided that they wanted to develop a youth-focused bike organization to give back to the cycling community and youth communities in Toronto, because that's something that Charlie cared about so much. And Charlie actually passed away, and this was a project that came out of that as a memorial for him as well.
Nice. And so, what do you support? What kind of help to the community would you provide?
So we focus on teaching youth between the ages of 12 to 25 how to build their own bicycles. So we provide free access to a 30-hour program through which we teach youth how to build their bicycles from the very beginning, from cleaning, sizing a bicycle, all the way to the end, and go through the process of cleaning, assessing, and repairing all of the components that need to function on a bicycle in order to make it work. So.
That's fantastic. So they basically built bikes from scratch?
Not from scratch. We receive donations of bicycles, used bicycles that individuals, condos, the City of Toronto, and other places donate on a regular basis. So we use those bikes because usually they're in decent enough shape that you can fix them up and make them rideable again. So we're also removing them from the waste stream by doing that, and so we're reducing garbage and then creating greater access to bikes for youth.
Fantastic. What happens to those bikes after they're been repaired?
Well, once they're built, every youth participant gets to take it home. So yeah. So that's people, once they've built the bike, they get to take it home as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So what kind of community support do you get from the community?
Well, we work with all sorts of youth-focused organizations in the city, and most of them are located in the Regent Park, Moss Park, St. Jamestown neighborhood. So we work collaboratively with a lot of organizations to do more outreach, let more youth in the neighborhoods know about the programs that we offer and the resources that we offer as well. And we often collaborate with other organizations so that we can do fun bike and youth-focused projects around the city.
Fantastic. So you get a lot of support from the community?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
That's amazing. How many people do you have per class?
Per class, we can fit about 10 to 12 people maximum in the shop, which is a lot, because we have a very small space. But then throughout the year, we offer the Build-A-Bike program 3 times a season, less in the winter though, and have about 100 or so youth participants complete our classes every year. And then we have another 200 or 300 visits to our shop through our drop-in hours, which is like open time for youth to come and work on their own bikes.
Oh, fantastic. And how did you learn the trade?
Well, I've been riding a bike in Toronto since I was 16 on a regular basis, and I just realized that I needed to know how to fix it at some point, and have been building bikes, my own bikes, through community bike spaces like this for at least 10 years.
And as a veteran cyclist in Toronto, how do you find it? Is it safe to drive, or?
It's definitely getting better in the city, especially downtown. I usually stick to bike lanes when possible, but also know how to take my space on the road if I need to be safe. And we teach that through our classes as well.
So you teach riding safety?
Yes.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's because you need that in the city. It's congested.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this specific area to establish your program?
Well, this specific location was actually selected by the original group of youth who were working on the project, and they wanted to identify a community where cycling wasn't as common, and so but where youth in the community were still expressing the need for bike resources in the neighborhoods. So That's how it was originally selected, and then we also worked in collaboration with the Regent Park Community Health Center and Pathways to Education when we first started, and they're both located in the neighborhood as well.
And are they still part of your support system?
Yeah, we do a lot of outreach and try to make sure that everyone within those communities knows about the programs that we offer, and so we've had a lot of youth access our programs from both of those partnerships as well.
When it comes to Toronto, what are the most important things people should know about Charlie's Freewheels?
Charlie's is the only youth-focused community bike space in the city, and so if people know any folks 25 or under in the city of Toronto who are interested in riding bikes but maybe feel uncomfortable about it, we're the place to go.
Do you host any fundraisers or events in the community, and how often do you do that?
Mm-hmm. We have an annual fundraiser that takes place not in the shop but in support of the shop, and that's usually in April, and we have a big party, we have a silent auction, we have a bunch of artists come out, and it's always a really fun time. It's either usually at like the Transac or a kind of small venue somewhere around the city.
Okay, so not necessarily here?
Not in the shop, because we try to open up the space so that, or find a space where we can have more people come out and have a party with us.
How else can community get involved with Charlie's Freewheels?
We accept volunteers of all ages, and so a benefit of being a volunteer is that you actually learn all the same things about bicycles and bike mechanics and road safety by being a volunteer in one of the classes. So as a volunteer, you're able to be in the classes, learn the same lessons, but instead of building a bicycle, you're helping to make sure that everyone in the shop feels safe, comfortable, positive, and is able to complete their bike build.
Do you need any specific bike building skills for that, or
No.
volunteer?
To be as a volunteer, you don't need to know anything about bike mechanics, because a lot of it is just making sure that everyone feels comfortable, and if anyone has questions, they can direct them to volunteers, but then there's always staff and other volunteers around to help out as well.
How many staff do you have usually?
Right now we have 3 full-time staff, or 2.5 full-time staff, and throughout the year it kind of changes. In the summer we are able to hire 3 youth employees, and that's a really fun time because it's a busier time of year obviously in the summer, so we really appreciate being able to invite youth back to the shop so they can work full-time in the summer.
Fantastic. And do you have anything else to add or to let people know about Charlie's Freewheels and the program?
Just stop by anytime. We've always got things going on, and have a lot of evening programs, so if anyone wants to get involved, they're welcome to come back.
Amazing. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was Charlie's Freewheels. Thank you so much, Alex.
No problem.
And come by and build your bike.
Yay.
And learn how to be safe